Let's send it over to Jeff. Jeff, you have a new guest this morning for What's Buzzing.
I do, a new face. This is Shannen Park. She is the owner of River's Edge Cafe. She's also a martial artist, black belt, actually.
Oh, watch out.
So welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
The first thing I want to talk about is cell phones. I'm going to give you a little trip down memory lane. When I was in high school, this was my cell phone. Why don't you hold on to that?
I remember those.
Yeah.
I used to have one of these.
It's a flip phone. I think I have another one back here. Yeah, and you know how we would communicate with each other?
Oh, we would actually talk to each other.
Hi, Shannen, how's it going?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. You want to come over? You know, now it's text messaging, and you know, you can't text on these phones, by the way. We actually had to talk to each other. We had pagers too. But now things are so much different, and the rapid pace of technology just amazes me. Look at this cell phone that is just being marketed now from Sprint, the WeGo. This is for kids as young as 5 years old. It has a simple design. There's just one button on the front for making calls and two buttons on the side for scrolling up and down through a list of people that the child may contact. And by the way, if the child feels in danger, they can pull a string which sounds an alarm and immediately sends the parent a text. Now when you call the child back, the phone's microphone and camera are immediately activated so the parent can listen in. It can withstand a drop of 12 feet without breaking. It's very durable. The text messages are preset phrases like, I'm at home, I need a ride, call me please. Now you have kids. Is 5 years old, is that too young, or is that just kind of what we need to anticipate now?
It's definitely not too young. I have a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, and they're always on my iPhone. So I'm definitely going to get one of those phones.
So you don't think it's too young?
No.
They're starting this process, this addicting process of the smartphone technology.
Not at all, and it's definitely going in that direction.
Well, I guess I just feel like, aren't they missing out on life, on what's going on around them, playing on the playground? That sort of thing. If
they're still doing that.
If they're just starting to do this.
Well, they can't play with it at school, but you know, when we're at a restaurant or when they're in the car, it's an appropriate time to play on the phone.
Times are changing, Kiba.
Yeah.
They really are. It's amazing. And you're going to like this too. Both of you are going to like this. Women's purses. You love that topic, but this is a little different. This is an article that caught my attention because these are purses that you can eat. These are high-end purses that normally cost, thousands of dollars if you buy them at the store, and someone took it upon themselves to turn these into cakes. And apparently this is kind of the new trend moving forward, is cooking these purse cakes. And you were showing me a picture on your cell phone where you actually had this. You had one of these?
Yeah, it's definitely a new trend. Last year for my birthday, I ordered a custom Chanel cake.
Okay.
So it was a Chanel cake and it had a purse on top. And so it's a nice touch.
Now, why do you think this is increasing in popularity? What's the big draw with this?
Well, we like purses, we like luxury, and we like food.
Isn't it one of those cakes where you just kind of look at it and it looks so good, it's so well designed that you feel bad about cutting into it?
I ate only a little bit, but I froze the rest, so I still have it. Okay.
Yeah, Kiba, there's something that I had Shannen bring in for us that I wanted to show you.
Okay.
Why don't you show us what you brought there? These are brand new. She hasn't worn them yet. Those are about 4 inches, right? 4-inch high heels?
At least, maybe 5.
Where did you get those from?
These are from BB.
Okay. Now, the reason I had you bring those in is because there's a slideshow that is getting a lot of attention online, and this is why. It's because it is a montage of models having a pretty awful moment on the runway, trying to navigate in those very tall high heels. So I combined that photo gallery with also some video. Some of these are 6 to 8 inch platform stilettos, and it doesn't just happen on the runway. Oh, that poor girl fell right through the middle. It happens out downtown. I see this all the time on the streets of Sacramento. So why is it that women continue to wear this kind of stuff when I always hear the complaints about it? It makes my feet hurt. I can't wait to get out of these. There's a lot of women I see that walk around barefoot at the end of the night because they just can't wait to get out of them. Why? Is it just because they look good?
Yeah, I mean, they make your legs look longer, you look good, you feel good when you're wearing the tall heels.
But the pain, talk about the pain of being in these all day.
So we have little secrets. We can put little padding at the bottom, and then now they have these purses that you can, it turns into a big purse and their flats come out of it, so you don't have to walk around barefoot.
Kiba, we'll never know the pain that you women go through.
You can
when
try
wearing-
these on if you want.
You think I'd look good in that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right. Thank you for coming on. And can you stick around for a bit? We've got Mars Moments coming up.
Sure.
And coming up next, this is one that you're definitely going to want to stick around for. How good are you at geography? Can you point out Sacramento on a map? I would hope so. But from the perspective of the International Space Station, it's a lot harder to figure out what you're looking at, what countries, what cities, that and a lot more after the break.